Yo, yo, yo. What's goody two shoes, everyone? There's no live trading recording today. I didn't record, but I'm gonna do a little bit of a trade recap little video here over the two trades I took. I took two trades today. A break even and a short that I made it like around $1,000 on right here. 17,000 I made, but hey, just to clarify, just evals, not real money yet. Not real money yet, but it was 17,000 if I was funded though. We're not worried about the money though, we're about the process. I need a pen rep, man. My shit's charging. But coming into the market open today, I was looking at, we had this 1 hour fair value gap that we could bounce off of in this 4 hour high. And then all-time highs was all the way up here. So like, let's see here. I was like, I could look for something to break up here and then retrace and then go for this high for bullish, or I could look for some kind of changing the state somewhere down here and then aim for these lows, which we have all this build up resistance liquidity paired with a 1 hour FEG down here, or it's 4 hour. It's a 15-minute, I believe. Oh, it's a 15-minute. So all this low RR right here with this 15-minute gap. So I was short bias today, but if the setup did come before we took this high for the longs, I would have taken it. Let's see here. So just wait for market to open. The market opened, we had a big reaction, and I believe we tapped into this 1 hour fair value gap. Yeah, we did. Sub liquidity, tapped the 1 hour fair value gap. Let's see the reaction off that. And we immediately come and just really dump down. So at this point, I was like, okay, we could look for all these lows down to here, but we could reject off this 1 minute gap, which I believe is a liquidity in a 15-minute too, so we could reject off that. So I'm just waiting, and market's open. We are coming off this 2 minute gap as well, so just be patient. Waiting, and then we see this big reaction down, and with this reaction we took out all this liquidity, and we're also still respecting this 15-minute gap here, as you can see. I believe there's a 30-minute too, 30-minute gap as well that we're in. So just keep in mind of that. We could want to go up and resweep it this high or this high too. Boom, boom. And then we see some, I believe a lot of people took this trade today. Nice inverse. You could have taken this 1 minute inverse after sweeping all this liquidity in a 15-minute. Great reaction off of it. This is a 30-minute too. So at this point, you're probably like, okay, yeah, we're going for this high. We're looking for this high. But nothing stood out to me. I enter off CISD, so the CISD would be like up here for me to enter, and the RR is just terrible. So I just kept waiting. We still have 950 macro and 10 a.m. to open up. Okay, we take out this high, and it looks like we want to go take out this 4 hour high that we have marked out to market open. So I'm still just waiting. And the fucking PA was kind of terrible. It was just fucking barcode on the 5 minutes. So I was just waiting until I saw us either break out top to this range or break below to this range. I wasn't going to enter anything in between here because I feel like we could just be chopping. So we come down, we're coming down, generating liquidity down here. We don't sweep that liquidity, so I'm like, okay, if I see some kind of change in the state down here, I would be aiming for these lows, and down here to the 15-minute fair value gap as well. Okay, we're building. Macro's about to open here at 9:50, so we'll see what that does. Still kind of just sitting here generating liquidity. I believe this is where I almost take my first trade. Yes, I did. I took my first trade. You could say this is kind of FOMO because I was like, I really wanted to see a resweep of this high and this high, but it was FOMO. The only reason why I did it is because there's a clear break even for me, which was this 1 minute fair value gap was my clear break even point, and it was so close. I was like, I'm fine to take the risk on it. So like, right when this 1 minute, that's 1 minute CISD right there. I entered off this candle. Quick stop right here, and I was aiming for these lows, possibly even these lows. But we immediately hit break even. I moved my stop to break even, and I think we immediately get hit. It rejects off of that once higher, which it does right here, as you can see. So that was my first trade. We just got hit break even, but I'm still looking for shorts. I want to wait for this high and this high to get swept before looking for shorts. And this high got swept. And I am in back of my mind, I am saying that 4 a.m. candle is about to open. So I want to kind of see some kind of manipulation because 4 a.m. reversals, or not 4 a.m. reversal, 10 a.m. reversal. So I'm waiting. 10 a.m. opens. We have a nice solid sweep above here. And we're just generating liquidity. I believe we're keep generating all this liquidity on this bottom high. So we can come take after we see some kind of change the state up here. Relative equal lows, we're going to come back for these. And we have a intermediate low resting right next to a 15-minute gap. So I'm still bullish. Dang, we're just chopping here. Boom, we resweep this high, but we don't resweep this 4-hour high. So most people would probably think we're going to go sweep this high, but I took the short off. Just how much volume. Look at this candle. The main reason why I took this trade was this candle and the volume that we came down, and we immediately 1 minute CISD, 2 minute CISD, and I believe we 3 minute CISD too once we keep going. Okay, yeah, we did 1 minute, 2 minute, and 3 minute all in that candle right there. So I literally entered off this close, put my stops above this high, and my break even point was this 1 minute, top of this 1 minute unfilled fair value gap. And my TP was just here for around $1,000 because of my 40% consistency rule on Tradeify. So we entered there, and then we just let it play out. Boom, I'm break even. I move my shit to break even. And we just continue to watch it. And we hit TP there. And I believe we did all these targets down below too. Oh yeah, we do. We hit all of those. And we'll probably reverse back up from here. But yeah, very simple trade, very in and out today as well. Clear solid targets that we had below. That's why I took this short, even though we didn't come up and resweep this high by 7 points. Just because of this candle's volume of how fast we dropped down after sweeping this high, and we CSD immediately on multiple time frames. That's why I entered off that. But other than that, I just need 2 more days of $1,000, and I'll have these 15 EVALS funded, and we can start aiming for our 45K payouts. Hey, but stop focusing about the fucking money, not about that shit. Damn, I need a fucking haircut ASAP. But other than that, I'm not sure if I'm going to live record again tomorrow. I might just do another one of these trade recaps. But other than that, I'll see you boys tomorrow. Peace.